KO in the OK. Event number 1 is max speed, max strength. There is a 22-minute cap. There are 4 scores to this workout. At 3, 2, 1, go, male 1 will perform 15 box-facing burpee box jump overs, followed by 15 snatches with a sprint to the rig. Female 1 will then perform 15 box-facing burpee box jump overs, followed by 15 snatches with a sprint to the rig. Male 2 will perform 15 box-facing burpee box jump overs, followed by 15 thrusters with a sprint to the rig. Female 2 will perform 15 box-facing burpee box jump overs, followed by 15 thrusters with a sprint to the rig. Male 3 will perform 15 box-facing burpee box jump overs, followed by 15 clean and jerks with a sprint to the rig. Female 3 will perform 15 box-facing burpee box jump overs, followed by 15 clean and jerks. Your time stops when female 3 enters the rig. If your team finishes under the cap, you may load your bar for part 2. At 12 minutes, you have 1 minute to get to the start line for part 2. Part 2 will be male and female pairs. Athletes do not have to perform the same lift as part 1.
Oh yeah.
Male and female 1 will have 3 minutes to perform a 1 rep max snatch. Athletes will take turns lifting. Athletes will share a platform, and collars must be used. If the athlete or the barbell comes off the platform, it is a no rep. At 3, 2, 1, switch. Male, female 1 will sprint to the rig. Male, female 2 will sprint to the platform. Male and female 2 will perform a 1 rep max thruster. At 3, 2, 1, switch. Male, female 2 will sprint to the rig. Male, female 3 will sprint to the platform. Male and female 3 will perform a 1 rep max clean and jerk. Athletes' lifts must be completed before the 3-minute cap. At 22 minutes, athletes must reset their plates. Box-facing burpee box jump overs. Chest and thighs must touch the ground. 2-foot takeoff, 2-foot landing on the box. Hips do not have to open up. No reps will include hands touching the box, chest and thighs not touching the ground, lateral or angled burpees. The snatch, full range of motion, starting from the ground, finishing with full lockout overhead. You may press the bar out from above your head as long as the barbell does not touch your head. A no rep will include not reaching full lockout overhead, not opening the hips and knees, the barbell making contact with the head, locking out in front of your body, and not touching the ground between reps. Split snatching is allowed as long as both feet return to center with bar locked out overhead. The thruster, full range of motion, hip crease below the knee with full lockout overhead. No reps will include not squatting to full depth, not reaching full lockout, locking out in front of your body, and performing a jerk in the middle of the thruster. The clean and jerk, full range of motion, starting from the ground, passing through a front rack, finishing with full lockout overhead. You may strict press, push jerk, or split jerk as long as feet return to center with full lockout overhead. No reps will include not passing through a front rack, not locking out overhead, locking out in front, feet not returning to center, and not achieving full lockout of hips and knees before the next rep.